What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are re-diving into a topic that I know causes a lot of stress for so many of you: how to ask a girl out over text. It can feel like walking a tightrope, right? You want to be confident, but not arrogant. You want to be clear, but not pushy. And the biggest fear of all, sounding desperate or making things super awkward. Well, don't worry. By the end of this video, you're going to have a solid step-by-step game plan that will make asking her out feel natural, confident, and a whole lot less scary. So, let's get right into it. The first, and arguably most important phase, is the setup. You can't just drop a "wanna go out" text out of the blue and expect a great response. That's like trying to score a goal from the other end of the field. You need to build some momentum first. This means you need to have a good conversation going before you even think about asking. Texting isn't just a tool to get a date, it's a way to build a connection. So, what does a good conversation look like? It's not just, "Hey, what's up?" Not much. That's a conversational dead end. You need to create a fun, positive vibe. Ask open-ended questions. Instead of, "Did you have a good day?" Try, "What was the most interesting part of your day?" This invites a real story, not just a one-word answer. And when she tells you something, engage with it. If she says she went for a hike, don't just say "cool," ask her where she went. If she has any favorite trails, or share a quick, funny story about a time you got lost on a hike, show genuine interest. Another key part of the setup is using humor and being playful. A well-placed joke, a funny gif, or a bit of lighthearted teasing can completely change the dynamic of a conversation. It shows you don't take yourself too seriously and that you're fun to be around. If she sends you a picture of her dog, you could reply with something like, "Okay, that's officially the cutest thing I've seen all day. I think my dog would be jealous." It's light, it's personal, and it keeps the energy positive. The goal here is to make your text exchanges something she actually looks forward to. When she smiles every time your name pops up on her screen, you're in a great position to ask her out. Now, let's talk about timing. This is crucial. Do you try to ask her out when the conversation is fizzling out, or when you're re-getting one-word replies? The perfect time to ask is at the peak of the conversation. This is when the banter is flowing. You're both responding quickly, and you're sharing laughs. It's that moment where you feel a real connection happening. When you hit that high point, that's your green light. Why? Because you're associating the idea of a date with that positive, fun feeling you've just created together. It makes saying yes a natural extension of the great time she is already having, just by texting you. Okay, so the vibe is right. The timing is perfect. Now we get to the main event, actually crafting the text. The golden rule here is to be specific and confident. Avoid vague, low-commitment questions like, "Wanna hang out sometime?" Sometime is not a plan, it's uncertain. It puts all the pressure on her to figure out the when, where, and what. That's not attractive. It sounds like you're not confident enough to make a real plan. Instead, propose a specific activity on a specific day. This is the what and the when. For example, "Hey, I've been wanting to check out that new coffee shop downtown. How about we go grab a coffee there this Saturday afternoon?" See the difference? It's clear, it's confident, and it's low pressure. A coffee or a drink is a perfect first date because it's casual, public, and has a clear end time. It doesn't feel like you're asking for a huge commitment. Let's break down another great example. Let's say you've been talking about your shared love for Italian food. You could text, "This conversation about pasta is making me hungry. There's this amazing little Italian place on Main Street. Would you be free to go check it out with me this Friday night?" This is a fantastic approach. It connects the date idea directly to your conversation, which makes it feel spontaneous and natural, not random. You're showing that you listen, and that you're turning your shared interests into a real-world experience. It's a smooth transition from texting to an actual date. Now, what if she says she's busy? This is where a lot of guys panic. Don't. How you handle this is just as important as how you ask. First, assume she's actually busy. Don't jump to the conclusion that it's a rejection. Life happens. The absolute best response is cool, calm, and collected. Something like, "No worries at all. Let me know what your schedule looks like when things clear up." That's it. You've put the ball in her court in a non-needy way. You're not desperately scrambling to suggest another day or time. You're re-showing that you have your own life, and not just sitting by the phone waiting for her. This projects massive confidence. Let's talk about what asterisk, not asterisk, to do. The cardinal sign is the double text apology. If she doesn't respond right away, do not tie repeat, do not send a follow-up text like, "Sorry if that was too forward," or "Did I say something wrong?" Or the dreaded question mark text. This instantly kills the attraction you've built. It screams desperation and insecurity. Have some faith in the message you sent. She saw it. Give her time to think and respond. People have jobs, classes, and lives. Patience is a virtue, and in the world of texting, it's a superpower. Another trap to avoid is being overly complimentary or romantic before you've even met. Texts like, "I can't stop thinking about you," or "You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen," can come across as way too intense, especially if you don't know each other well. While your intentions might be good, it can be overwhelming and even a little creepy. Save the deep compliments for when you actually spent time together in person and have a real connection. Keep your texts light, fun, and focused on logistics and building rapport. So, let's recap the whole process. Step 1. Build a great conversational vibe. Be fun, be engaging, and create a positive connection before you even think about asking. Step 2. Nail the timing. Ask her out at the peak of a good conversation, not when it's dying down. Step 3. Be specific and confident with your plan. Propose a clear what and when, like coffee on Saturday. Step 4. If she's busy, handle it coolly. Say no worries and leave the ball in her court. And finally, remember what to avoid. No desperate double texts and no over-the-top compliments too early on. Following these steps will completely change how you approach asking a girl out. It takes the guesswork out of it and replaces anxiety with a clear, confident strategy. You're not just hoping for the best, you're actively creating the conditions for a yes. You're showing her that you're a cool, confident guy who knows how to make a plan and isn't afraid to take the lead. And that, my friends, is incredibly attractive. It shifts the entire dynamic from awkward and desperate to smooth and successful. Thank you so much for watching today. I really hope these tips help you out. If you found this video valuable, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want more advice on dating, confidence, and communication, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Drop a comment below and let me know your biggest challenge when it comes to texting. I read all the comments and would love to help you out. Until next time, take care and good luck out there.